Hey guys, welcome back to another video.
X-rated.
Yes, I know I haven't been very faithful with my uploads. I think that's just a mix of chronic laziness and other things. But you shouldn't have to worry, I'm gonna be back at it again, hardcore, non-stop. That's what I do. So today is gonna be a bit of a different video. I'm not really speed painting through anything today. I'm kind of out of practice, so this is going to be a good video for you and me too. So what I'm doing here is just basically just getting some shapes down, warm-ups basically. Think of it as, you know, your stretches and, you know, your stretches, basically just before you draw. They're super simple, they should really get your mind going. And I kind of had fun with some of these. It was very challenging and pretty cool at the same time. So sorry if I do sound sick, because I am sick. But right now I'm just blocking in some squares, rectangles, just getting in as many shapes as possible. What you're trying to do is just get as much volume out of your drawing session as possible. The more you draw, the more you improve. Even if it's just by a small margin every day. That's why you should always be drawing every single day. It just helps your volume. The more you draw, the better you get. It's science. I don't know how it works. A friend of mine was telling me that if you improve point-something% every day, it adds up to this big number at the end of the year. Something like that. So right here, I'm getting in some circles. They don't have to be perfect. None of these have to be good at all. All you gotta do is just make sure that you get them done, that, you're understanding, you're actively practicing. When you're practicing, you're thinking about what you're practicing. It's conscious. You shouldn't just be blindly drawing stuff. And, you should kind of think about what you're drawing. Right now, I've got some ellipses going. Ellipses, I'm sure you know what ellipses are. They're just like, they're like circles, but not circles. Again, just getting in as many as possible. Not worrying about whether it's good or not. You don't see me erasing or pressing undo. None of that at all. You just gotta keep drawing. I know sometimes it does feel tedious whenever your shapes don't come out good, but that's not the point. You're just trying to get as many shapes out as possible.
X-rated.
Right now I'm testing out pen pressure. I'm not actually sure if you can see much variation on the screen. I think that's because my pen pressure is kind of low, so I do I'm kind of drawing a bit of even lines, but I'm just practicing hard to light strokes. That's the goal. Here I'm just getting in as many other shapes as possible on the other side. So it's kind of like when you train a muscle. You don't want to just train the one side, you want to get both sides even. So these shapes are amazing, and as you can see right here, I'm doing some cubes with different angles and that sort of thing. Cubes are amazing. You can pretty much draw. I've seen a lot of artists just use cubes to figure out their forms and stuff, and it's insane. Cubes are amazing. You should draw a lot of cubes. Learn how they work. Learn their, learn how the 3D thing works, because it's just going to help visualizing a lot of things better so that you don't need as much reference. This is going to help you improve a lot when you can draw cubes and 3D objects in perspective. I'm still learning. By all means, I am not one of the best artists out there. I'm still learning with the rest of you guys, and that's the whole purpose of this channel. We should all learn together. It should be a safe space, no criticism. It's criticism. We need to criticize ourselves from time to time, but it's a safe space, guys. Even if your cubes look wonky like some of mine over there, like look at that big one, you should just try as hard as possible just to visualize the perspective it's in. That's why you see me, I'm shading in some of the faces so that it makes sense to me that I'm viewing them from that side. Alright, here we have some spheres. Now spheres are a bit of a weird one. I don't know if you can see which side some of these spheres are facing, but basically that's the whole idea with the sphere. So you basically just draw a circle, and you draw two curved lines to show which side it's facing. And then you just put some lines on the adjacent opposite side so that they have a 3D look. These are not the best. I'll definitely get better. I'll probably just, yeah. You can see what I'm doing. If you can see the spheres, that's good. If you can't, then it's bad because I'm bad. But don't worry about it. Again, we're all just here to learn. Here I have some cylinders. Cylinders are great too, just like the squares and the cubes. It's really good to help visualize some of these things in perspective and to see them as 3D shapes rather than 2D shapes. It just really enforces your physics behind your drawings, because drawing is as much expressive freedom, but you need the fundamentals too, and shapes and forms are just as important. As you can see here, I'm going to be playing around with some of these shapes and cutting them. So if you can see what I'm doing, I'm just basically drawing a cylinder and taking certain portions of the cylinder out to create new shapes based off the cylinder. So this is a very hard exercise, and it took me quite a while to get a grasp on it. This is the first time I'm actually doing some of these too. But it's all part of the practice. The better you are at visualizing these things, the better your art will become, trust me. Visualizing 3D shapes in your art is just going to take your art to another level, and it's just going to make you better overall. So yeah, I just hope you enjoyed that practice. Hope you guys practice every single day, and keep grinding, guys. This is an art journey. This is a journey for both you and me, and I just hope everybody stay safe. Yeah, and have a good one, guys. See you on the next time.